Good afternoon, everyone. We'll go ahead and get started with our webinar today on how to use Facebook to sell products and generate leads. My name is Maureen. I'm with the Manufacturing Extension Partnership Center here at the University of Utah, and I have our speaker, John, with us today. John is the founder of Social Lab, which is a social media agency specializing in direct sales and lead generation campaigns using Facebook advertising. Over the past 2 years, he has grown his e-commerce businesses from zero to over $1 million in sales just by using Facebook advertising. He's passionate about teaching other entrepreneurs and business owners his powerful system for making money using Facebook advertising. And with that, right before I turn it over to John, we will take questions at the end. I've muted all of your microphones. So you'll have to type in your questions via the chat box on the right side of your screen. And if we miss anything, we will, our contact information will be towards the end of the presentation. So with that, John, it's all yours.
Thanks, Maureen. Hey, just one quick question, Maureen.
Yeah.
Are you going to shoot me the questions, or is there a chat box that I should be seeing?
So I'll read the questions to you out loud. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for that introduction, Maureen. I'm actually really excited to be here to chat with you guys about Facebook advertising and how it can help you with your business. And so, since Maureen already introduced me, I'm just going to go into a little bit more of a personal introduction. My name's John Sanders, and I actually live in Cache Valley in the Smithfield area. And I have my wife Paula here, and we have 4 kids, and we moved from Dallas actually about 4 years ago. And so, as you can imagine, it was quite the transition to go from the hectic DFW Metroplex to peaceful Cache Valley. But we absolutely love it there, or love it here. And so that's just a little bit about me personally. What I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today before we get into the content is a little bit about my journey, just to kind of give you an idea of why I even started doing Facebook advertising, why, how I've kind of arrived where I am today with our agency. But it all started basically when I was at the U. I was a student at the U, and I got an email from this internet marketer about making money using pay-per-click ads, Google AdWords. And this was in the early 2000s when Google was very, very new. And it just kind of blew my mind that you could make money selling things online using paid advertising. So I was completely sucked into that, and it just became my passion. I just really saw the vision of what internet marketing could bring to me. And so I just started dabbling in internet marketing at first. In those days, in early 2000s, it was kind of the wild, wild west, right? Everyone was just kind of trying to figure it out. I got married and had to get a job, and so I never really made it a full-time thing until in 2013, I learned how to sell T-shirts online using Facebook advertising. And I've posted a couple of these T-shirts right here that I've sold online. When I first started, this was in again 2013. We had just barely enough money to pay for the advertising. It was just actually just me and my wife. We had about $500. I didn't have a design or anything. I used a site called Fiverr to have a T-shirt designed, and away we went trying to get this business going. Long story short, from 2013, and we did T-shirts, mainly T-shirts, for about a year and a half after that. We sold about 20,000 of those T-shirts just using Facebook advertising. And so it's just been a wonderful platform for us to sell product. And then we expanded our business after that. We went into selling on our online store on Shopify. It's just a platform for selling goods. Since we had such success with t-shirts, we decided to sell other products as well. We did focus a lot on the women's market, the women's athletic market, pro sports, and we got some distributors that gave us some really good product. And so, in early or in 2017, when our business was rocking and and selling on Facebook, I just began to get a lot of people approaching me um, about selling online, selling products online, and how do I do it for myself? And so we created Social Lab, which is our agency, but also it's also our education branch where we have courses where we teach people how to sell products online using Facebook ads, but also we have several clients now that use us to run their social media, specifically Facebook and Instagram. Just because we've had a track record of success with our own building our own business with paid social advertising, it's just been a natural transition to help other businesses, and that's why we're here today. And that's really my passion. I love obviously the internet marketing side and running campaigns, but I really believe that every business can profit from doing Facebook advertising. It's still a very, very cheap platform compared to other platforms like Google AdWords or even traditional media. And if it's done right, that's the caveat. It can bring you a lot of return on investment. It can be super profitable. Um, and so my purpose today, and because there are some myths around social media marketing, and also just recently I get a lot of questions about, is Facebook still even a viable platform because of all the security issues they've had, and they've been in the news recently, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen that. But my purpose here is to absolutely show you that you can use Facebook. When I say Facebook advertising, I do want to say it includes Instagram, Facebook and Instagram, because they're the same platform as far as running ads. But Facebook can be used to generate leads and increase sales no matter what your industry. And so I'm not sure what the mix is of people and companies that are watching this, but I can tell you we've worked with all sorts of different companies and all sorts of different um, industries, and it can work in any industry. But the second part is important, that the process is key. The process is key, and you have to have a process for doing this, and also the right mindset and information. So, with that being said, what I find in talking to a lot of businesses is that a lot of them have tried doing. I'm doing the air quotes. Obviously, you guys couldn't see it. Tried doing the Facebook marketing thing, but it just hasn't worked out for them. And there's several reasons for that. And typically, when we meet with a with a company, we discuss why their situation specifically. But I've kind of boiled it down to these four areas, right? That why most businesses don't have success with Facebook advertising. And the number one thing is that they don't understand the Facebook user psychology, okay? What do I mean by that? I mean that when someone gets on Facebook, they aren't looking for products and services, okay? They're on there to connect with family and friends. They're there to watch videos. They're there to, interact in Facebook groups. They aren't looking for your products and services, okay? Um, and so what ends up happening is businesses treat Facebook like it is, well, it is an advertising platform, but they don't understand that people aren't really interested in their product right at that time. And so they just create these ads that are just like real salesy, where they're just trying to get, um, basically trying to sell people right on the timeline. And that just doesn't work. And if you've done this before, you know what I'm talking about. And that's why I would say probably number one reason right there is people just don't know how to frame their ads so that it plays with the Facebook user psychology. The other thing that I see happen a lot with businesses is that they'll use Facebook for branding, which is not a bad thing. I mean, Facebook is a wonderful place for you to do that branding and to get people to get to know your company. But if you're using Facebook for branding but expecting sales, you're going to fail, okay? And so I see that a lot where businesses will post, you know, they'll spend a lot of money on a video, for instance, um, or yeah, we'll create a big, like an infographic, spend a lot of money on that, but they don't have any kind of call to action. They send it, which leads us to the next thing, the third point. They don't send it to a place where people can take an action, make a sale. They just kind of throw it out there and then hope that people are going to call them or, you know, are going to be interested in their business. And it just doesn't work that way. You have to have a clear path, call to action, and we'll talk about it here in a second. Number four is they don't a lot of businesses don't understand what it means to post on Facebook versus running Facebook ads, okay? So when we talk about posting on Facebook, what I'm referring to is um, where people post just on their page and then like an image or video and then it's organic, right? People will find it. Well, the problem with that nowadays actually is Facebook. If you've been doing Facebook marketing at all, you've noticed that when you post on Facebook now, it just doesn't get the same reach, and that's because Facebook wants you to pay them to show your content. And so what ends up happening is a lot of businesses get frustrated because they say, "Hey, we're posting on Facebook, but we're not getting results." When really the way you get results with Facebook advertising is you have to do the paid ads. And that's what our agency, we focus on is on the paid ads. We don't, like if someone hires us, we don't do the Facebook content curating or posting on their page. That's not what we focus on. We focus on doing the paid ads where you can target people and get people to take action. And so those are kind of the four big, I don't know, problems most businesses have when it comes to Facebook is they don't understand this right here. And they end up throwing their hands up in the air and giving up. But I mean, the amazing thing is that every single one of your customers is on Facebook, okay? You can reach your customers on Facebook. So it's just a matter of knowing how to do it in a strategic way. And so what we like to do at Social Lab, we have a strategy that we use. This is especially for lead generation, but also for product sales, is we don't want to, and this comes to the first point, we want to focus on getting them off of the Facebook timeline, okay? So for instance, like I mentioned before, a lot of companies will just try to sell right on the Facebook timeline. Well, we want to get them off of the Facebook timeline because when they're on the Facebook timeline, again, they're connecting with people, they're reading content, watching videos. They're not in a mindset really to take any action right then and there. And so we want to get them off of Facebook. We want to get them into our ecosystem. What do I mean by that? I want to get them off the Facebook timeline and into my email list. I want to get them on another channel that, you know, I get high engagement on. So maybe I want them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Even though it is on Facebook, I want them to go into my Facebook group, okay? So I can have a conversation with them. I want them to go to a specific place on my page where I have information. So it's about getting them off the timeline and into our ecosystem. And then having a clear call to action to go along with that. So again, I mentioned before where a lot of companies will post content, but then won't have a clear call to action. So if I'm posting on Facebook, I'm running an ad on Facebook, that ad must lead to an action, okay? So I like to do product specific ads where I'll promote a product, and then when people click on that ad, it goes specifically to that product page. It doesn't go to the home page. It doesn't go to my catalog page. It goes specifically to that product page, okay? So that's what a clear call to action is. The other thing too is that it also, part of Facebook marketing and marketing in general requires consistent follow-up, okay? Especially if I take them off the Facebook timeline and they're in my ecosystem, Well, I need to consistently follow up with them. That's why I believe that email marketing is still a huge thing. And you should be leveraging Facebook advertising to get people into your email list so that you can continue to market to them. Okay, so that's a strategy. Those are the strategies, the lenses that we look at when we get a new client, or we have a startup that wants to launch a product. This is the lens that we look through. That how can we accomplish this? Okay, so I hope you can see the difference there between kind of what the old school way of using Facebook, like I showed here, the just using it as a branding play and trying to sell versus trying to get them into your ecosystem. Now, we don't have time to go over every single strategy there is out there to get people into your ecosystem. But what I can do and what I want to show you is one of the most powerful ways that we do this for clients. And that is by doing a giveaway and then presenting an offer at the end of the giveaway. Okay. Now, you might think to yourself, wow, how are you making money giving away stuff, right? Or, I'm in an industry where people, won't enter a giveaway. Um, I'm here to tell you right now, giveaways are probably the most effective method that we have for making money for clients. And I'm going to show you an actual case study here of that and step you right through it. But the point is, first of all, giveaways play really, really well in the Facebook psychology. People are there to have fun. They're there to, yeah, to be entertained. And so presenting a giveaway is a great way to do that. And so what we do is we present a giveaway to get people off the timeline, okay, which I'll show you here in a bit. And after we have them in our email list and into our Facebook group, wherever else we want them to be, we then present them offers, okay? And we typically promote those offers after the giveaway. And it'll make a little bit more sense here once I go through this example. But as I'm going through this, I want you to think about how you can do this for your business, okay? Now, this particular case that I'm going to share with you is a product sale. But we've used giveaways for lead generation for chiropractors. We've used it for doctors. I'm just trying to think of all the different ways we've done it. We've done it for just about anything you can think of, and it works every single time, okay? Because people love giveaways, especially on the Facebook, Instagram platform, okay? So having said that, knowing that, we try to get them off of our ecosystem, and this is just one strategy I'm sharing with you today. I want to go right into this case study, okay? So we have a client that they sell fabric and quilting tools to quilting enthusiasts. Okay, and so they had this product that they wanted to launch, which is a hexagon quilting template that helps people cut their fabric. Now, I'm not a quilting expert here, so I apologize if I butchered any of the terminology. If we have anyone that's a die-hard quilter on the line here, but this is a product that they wanted to sell, okay? And I'm going to show you how we did that using a giveaway. So first of all, we designed a giveaway, okay? And the cool thing is that we ran this giveaway, we promoted this giveaway on Facebook using Facebook ads. Now, not using, just posting on the page. We targeted the exact people that we wanted that we thought would buy this product. And so, of course, with Facebook, you can target people by interests, hobbies, income. The list goes on and on. I mean, you can literally you can target anyone if you know what you're doing. And it's really not that hard. So we targeted the exact people that we wanted to buy that product to enter this giveaway. Okay, and so what we did, this is the actual ad here, is we gave away free fabric for a year. Okay. Now, this is a video too, so video is really, really important as well. It's very engaging. It gets people's attention on the timeline. Now, if I'm targeting hardcore quilters, okay, do you think they're going to be interested in winning free fabric for a year? I'm here to tell you they are. I mean, I'll show you the results of this giveaway. But I want to point out something, because there are people that do giveaways on Facebook. Do you notice here that I tell them there's no language about liking or sharing to enter the giveaway. Okay, doing a giveaway by liking a post or sharing a post doesn't do anything for you. Okay, what we have them do instead is we have them click here, we have them click a link, and we get their email address. That is how they enter the giveaway. Okay, so when they click here, like the ad says, it takes them to a very simple landing page, and I've blocked off, my client stuff just so for privacy, but this is what was just their logo. But what we have them do is go to a very simple landing page here, enter to win free fabric for a year. Do you guys notice how my only objective with this landing page is to get them off of the timeline? It's just to get their name and email. I don't tell them how great this company is. I don't go into all the products we have. All I want to do is get their name and email address. That's it. Okay? So once they enter their name and email, we actually integrate with a contest software that allows them to get points for sharing on Facebook. Okay? That's a lot different than running your contest by entering the contest by liking or sharing. What we're doing here is once they enter the contest by giving us their email, we say, hey, do you want more entries into the contest? You can get 5 points for sharing it on Facebook, and then you get 10 entries if you get your friends to sign up. Okay, and so they each get a unique link like you see here, and it tracks their activity. Okay, now this is where the magic starts to happen. Is we say, look, we're going to announce a winner in our Facebook group. Okay, this particular client makes money by doing sales in their Facebook group because they just get women that are interested in a topic, and then they're able to share their products there. Okay, and so you can see I'm sending them to another place in our ecosystem, the Facebook group. Okay, and so they have to be part of the Facebook group to win this contest. Okay, now every business is different. Okay, some businesses will do, you need to like our page, right, to enter the contest because they're going to announce the winner on our Facebook page. Some clients will do Instagram. Some clients will do YouTube. The location isn't as important as where your audience is. If your audience, if you can have the best conversation with your audience and best chance to sell them in a Facebook group, send them there. Okay, and Facebook groups are actually awesome. I don't have time to go into the whole reasons why you should have a Facebook group, but that's where people that are passionate about a topic, that's where they go to talk about that topic. And so if you can own a Facebook group, start a Facebook group around a topic, and get people to join that Facebook group, you're going to see a lot of success. And I can tell you that right now. Okay, so after this is the thank you page. They click to join the Facebook group. Now, here are just some of the results from that giveaway. Is in the 30 days that we ran this campaign, and by the way, we spent $500 in ads on Facebook, okay, for this entire campaign. They got close to 2,000 people to join their Facebook group, okay, which is huge for them because, again, they make a lot of sales when people join their Facebook group. But the other thing is, close to 3,200 people joined their email list, okay? That's amazing. Again, email marketing is, when done correctly, can be one of the most profitable marketing channels out there. And so the giveaway did its job. It got people into the Facebook group, and then also we got the leads. We got their name, their email, and so now they're in our database. Okay. Now, so we run the giveaway for 2-3 weeks, depending on the area. This was a national campaign, so it was about 3-4 weeks that we ran this. And so we ran it, and we let it run. And then the day of the announcement comes, okay? Remember, they're all in our Facebook group. And so what we do is we send emails and we say, hey, today is the day that we're going to announce the winner of the free fabric for a year. And so what I have my clients do is I say, I have them do a Facebook Live where they will announce the winner. But before they announce the winner, what we have them do is promote a product. You can see this video is actually what, close to 17 minutes, right? And so it's not like they just got on there and say, "Hey, thanks for joining us for the giveaway announcement. The winner was Susie. Thanks, Susie, for winning," or "Thanks for everyone for entering the giveaway," and then they go and then they leave. No, that totally defeats the purpose, because what we want to do in this video right here is promote our product. And so what we have them do is say, "Hey, thanks for joining us for our giveaway announcement. Before we announce the winner, we want to show you some of the cool projects that we're working on, some of the products that we have." And they went into a demonstration using that product that I showed you that they wanted to sell, okay? And people were just watching it, and you can see there's about, close to 3,000 people viewed this. And so they're just watching them doing it. It's basically, I call it a social infomercial, where you're doing an infomercial in front of people that are, are fans of your hobby. And you can do this in any industry. By the way, you can actually do this for live events too. So we'll have clients that will announce the winner at one of their live events or one of their dinners. So it doesn't have to be a Facebook Live, but obviously they sell nationwide. So we did a Facebook Live. And so this is where we introduce the offer, is during this Facebook Live, and we announce the winner. "Okay, Susie, you're the winner." And then what we did for this client is we send them to a page where they can buy the product. And it starts with a free product that we give them. And so we say that this is what they said in their videos, that say, "Hey, we want everyone to be a winner. So everyone that entered this contest, we're going to give you free fabric." Okay? Now I'm going to get to that hexagon template here in a second. Okay? But we send them to this page where they can get free fabric. All they have to do is pay the shipping. Okay? And this video kind of explains the promotion. And so the client or the customer sees this, they get excited because they're on the Facebook Live, they saw the fabric, they saw the tool, right? So we send them here, "Hey, get the free fabric," and it's $6.50 is what they paid for the fabric, for the shipping, okay? And this is the grand finale right here, okay? This is the grand finale. And so after they buy the fabric and pay for the shipping, they land on this thank you page, okay? We call it a one-time offer page. And so I didn't have room to put the whole video on page because this is the part that I wanted to show you. So once they hit the submit button here, they land here, and this video comes on and says, "Hey, now that you have your fabric, I want to show you this amazing hexagon tool that will help you cut your fabric," okay? And all they have to do to add this to their order is click this button, and that is the power in the system that we use. Is they don't have to enter their name, shipping address, credit card. All they have to do is click right here, and it automatically charges their account, and they can add it to their order. Okay, and so this works really, really well. I call it the peanut butter and jelly sale, right? So I'm selling you the peanut butter here, okay, and then I sell you the jelly here, where I say, "Hey, you already bought the peanut butter. Why not just get the jelly and just click it right here?" And that's exactly what we do with this kind of sale. And so if this is making sense to you, you want to think about products that you can pair up like that, right? Where we had one client that we just launched a campaign for. They sell a needle, a flexible needle for to inflate balls, right? And so we gave away a free needle, and then we offered a pump on the upsell. Okay, obviously if you get the needle, you're probably going to need the pump. So that's the whole system. This is just one example, but you can see how we didn't just come out and run and bombard an ad for this product right here, okay, on the timeline. It all started back here. I'll go back. It all started back here with a giveaway to get them off of Facebook into our Facebook group, into our email list, watching our Facebook group live, okay, and then we take them to the action of buying, okay. And the first week during the announcement, actually, or right after the announcement, because they tell you where to buy it. I think they made about $2,000 just on the Facebook Live. And then this is a few days after the gross sales on it. And this is $500 spent, right? In fact, this particular campaign, so once we launched this funnel right here, once we launched the product, we continued to advertise this product. And it's gone on to, they actually sold out of their fabric to do the free fabric, but they've done $20,000 in the span of about 30 days doing this system. Okay, this screenshot is just for the first few days that they were running it. So to kind of just wrap it up, the results of this campaign, after 1 week, close to $3,800 in revenue, 3,200 targeted emails, and then 1,900 people joined their Facebook group. And this is a stat that I really like right here too, is they told me that they had a 20% increase in their website sales too. Okay. So during the giveaway, people drop in their Facebook group, they start to learn about the company, and they naturally will go to their website and shop for products. Okay. And so their website sales went up 20%. And remember, we spent $500 on Facebook ads, and so it's about a 7-to-1 return on investment for this particular campaign. And so I'm just checking to see how much time we have here. I want to make sure we have time for questions. But this particular strategy right here, whoops. Okay, I forgot to take those slides off, Maureen. I'm sorry. I don't know how. But this particular strategy works really well because of the emphasis on this right here. This right here. Focus on getting them off the timeline, get them into our ecosystem. Okay. Again, not to beat a dead horse, but we got them off the Facebook timeline by joining a giveaway. They joined my email list. Okay. Right here. They also joined my Facebook group, so they're in my ecosystem. We had a clear call to action, to join the giveaway, and also during the announcement of the giveaway, we had a very clear call to action: go get free fabric. And then we did follow. We didn't touch on this, but we actually follow up. So after the giveaway, we sent an email out as well saying, "Hey, the winner was announced, but we want everyone to be a winner. Go get your free fabric." Okay. And so you can see how that's so different than this strategy right here, where most businesses just, blast their ads out there and hope people will do something. Where this strategy is completely different, and it plays right into the social framework of Facebook. Okay. And so, again, this works for any business. It doesn't matter what the business is. You can employ this with anything, and I'm sure as some of you are sitting there, your minds are probably turning. Well, what can I give away? How can I get people into an email list? And that's good, because I can tell you it can work with anything. I'll just give you a quick example. I had a client that's a doctor, and he had a product that was targeting other doctors. So it was a kit made just for doctors. And we did a giveaway for him. And I was a little concerned because I'm like, what kind of doctor is going to enter a giveaway, right? I mean, these are doctors. They can buy whatever they want. But I was stunned at how many doctors entered this giveaway. And for very, very cheap. We're talking like 40 cents a lead. And so I literally think that this can work for anything. So, Maureen, I guess as far as the content part, that's really all I have to go through. I'm happy to answer any questions. Let me get to the...
No, thanks, John. This is great.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a question from Chuck. How would you use this approach when it comes to an LML or an MLM style business? I
Mm.
understand that Facebook has strict rules against MLM
Oh, yes.
advertising.
Chuck, that's a very interesting question because yes, you cannot advertise MLMs on Facebook. But get this giveaway, I've done it for MLMs and it works fantastic. Okay. So the way and actually we're about to launch one for a big doTERRA MLM that's opening up in Brazil. So we're going to use the same exact strategy. So Chuck, this is what I do. This is what I would do. Okay. Sorry if I keep going back and forth on the slides, but I think the visuals will help. So right here, all right, I would do a giveaway for one of your products that you have on. So I don't know what your MLM is. I don't know the product, but what I could do is I could do enter to win. I'm just going to use the doTERRA example, okay? Enter to win free essential oils for a year or this free essential oils kit, okay? Notice I didn't mention anything about the MLM business or the network marketing opportunity. Because again, that's the old style. Okay, that's what the old school will do. Okay, I'm going to put an ad there about, you know, um, my MLM opportunity, and then I get frustrated when no one does it, right? Versus this, where I'm going to get people to sign up for a giveaway for one of my products, okay? Now, again, not knowing what your MLM is, Chuck, Facebook groups are a huge way to sell an MLM, especially if you're like in like paparazzi or LuLaRoe or these type of MLMs where people, um, yeah, they buy very like fashion products and or shakes, right? Because what happens is you can have a group, you can create a group, like I could create an essential oils group, right? And that's where I would talk about the business opportunity. That's where I'd pitch them. So, not to get off track, I'd give away the free oil right here. And then I would say, hey, well, I'm going to announce the winner of the free oil in my essential oils group. And so I'd get a bunch of people to join my Facebook group, right? And then once they're in my Facebook group, I can talk whatever I want in there. There's no restrictions, only your company restrictions. I know some MLMs will restrict what you can say. But as far as, Facebook, you can just go in, you'll have your own group, so you can talk about the opportunity. You can run a Facebook Live. So, on this Facebook Live where I announce the winner, I go, hey, thanks for joining us for the announcement of our Facebook or our essential oils giveaway. Before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit about doTERRA, how I've been working with doTERRA and the business opportunity. Then you just go and you just talk about it, right? Um, and then you just get people that are going to be interested in it. But it's all about setting up getting people off the timeline and then doing an infomercial inside your Facebook group. You could absolutely do well with this with MLM.
All right,
I
thank
hope that
you.
answers your question.
We have a couple other questions. So Daniel's
Okay.
asking, what about business to business engineering
Uh-huh.
products? What engineers use Facebook, and are there other venues that are better suited?
Yeah. Engineers would probably be one of those tricky ones, but you can actually do the same style of marketing using LinkedIn ads. Obviously the topic of this discussion is Facebook, but LinkedIn has the same targeting capabilities, but it's for professionals. It'd be really hard for me to come up with an idea on the spot for you, but um, what would you like to like? I'm just trying to think of a business to business client that we've done. We've done a video production studio that they wanted to a very specific business to business group, and they gave away a free video, they just produced a free video. So is there something that you can give away um, in that space? I mean, that's a tricky one. I'd have to really see your product, see your customer, and to really say that. But yeah, again, it's just a matter of coming up with something that you can do that. Yeah.
All right, thank you, John. So Chad is asking, how would you change your strategy for big ticket items like $15,000 solar installation?
Great question. Okay, so I have a client right now that sells $50,000 to $100,000 um, uh, trailers. Okay, it's not just a hexagon tool. So what it's still the same play, right? So I'm just going to run through this the same way. Is what I would suggest. What was the guy's name? Chad?
Ah,
Was
yes,
it Chad?
Chad. Uh-huh.
Um, so Chad, what you could do, I don't know if you sell locally or nationally, and I don't know if you have events. So what you could do is you could set up, and I'm just spitballing. You could set up a dinner at a nice place, where you're going to talk about solar, and and then you do a giveaway. You would give away, again, just off the top of my head, I'm giving away an iPhone, okay? But then you target homeowners. Now that's the iPhone's probably a terrible example of a giveaway, but you would have to think about what would a homeowner need? Maybe a Home Depot, a gift card to Home Depot, right? Then I target the homeowners, said, hey, enter to win um, a Home Depot card for $200, okay? And then you say we're going to announce the winner at our event, at this dinner that we're going to have, that we're going to talk about solar, okay? Or you could say we're going to announce the winner live on our Facebook page. And then what happens is you run it, and then you do this either at your event where people come to the dinner, and you say, hey, thanks for showing up for the giveaway and our dinner, and then you just do your presentation. Now, if you wanted to do it on a Facebook Live, it's the same exact thing. Hey, thanks for joining us for the giveaway of the Home Depot um, card. Before I do that, I want to show you our solar panels, and maybe you show them the solar panels. You talk about the service, and then you tell them how to take action. If you want a free quote, go here. So you see, it can work for anything as long as you know your pitch. It's just you're just trying to get people here to hear your pitch. Okay? So I have a furniture store client, same thing. They have pieces that are several $1,000s. And so we just did a giveaway for a sofa. So all these people joined the giveaway to enter to win the sofa. And then they did a Facebook Live from their warehouse where they showcased some products. And then also their call to action was, hey, we're doing a blowout sale on these mattresses for a crazy good price. And so people come in for the mattress, you know? And so I don't know. I hope I answered your question there. I mean, it's hard to get into specifics, but that's just that's just an idea you can use for a solar or any kind of high dollar value. Now, this is just one strategy. There's also lead gen strategies that we can use as well. For like my trailer clients, we generate a lot of leads for them just by showing pictures of the trailer, and then people have to give us their email address to get the price and yeah, just the price and more information. And so we don't just give the information, we ask for their email and then email them the information so that my client can then follow up with them. So,
Hey, thanks, John. I don't see any
yeah.
more questions except for one. They want to know how to contact you.
Yeah. I was just getting that screen. So, um, you can contact me, but the best way to contact me is probably my email, which you see on the screen here. Um, this is our office number, and so I would just email me if you want to get if you have more questions or want to know more about what we do, you can definitely email me there. Um, so yeah,
And if you are a manufacturer, you can work with John through us. We provide some potential discounts on services, that type of thing. So go to our website to learn more or send us an email at info@mep.utah.edu as well. Thanks so much, John. Appreciate
yeah,
your time.
you bet.
And this this video or this webinar will be posted on our YouTube channel
Hmm.
later today. And the way you can access it, if you go to our website, go all the way down to the bottom and click on that YouTube link or that YouTube icon, and then you'll see it posted. So if there's not any more questions, we'll go ahead and end. Thanks again, everyone.
Thank you. We'll see you later.